Got the rodeo show on the boat on blown, begin the bang dong dong, boom boom boom. Can't get around in town on bound, coming down all around the bound town. Whoa, whoa, which you get to get down. Stop looking in the blah down. Mama, libbity boo. Boogity boogity boogity. Y'all want to go outside or something for a minute? Let the dogs out. Oh. Oh. Uh, oh. Oh, hello there. Oh, not much going on. I just bored. I realized I was still up. I'd hoped I'd been asleep by now. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man. I need to find my glasses. Oh, there they are. Let's see, I might take a few more of these. Oh, no, man. Oh, let's see what it looks like. I want to show y'all. I stepped outside for a second here, and the moon looks pretty cool. I don't know if it'll look. I don't know if the camera will pick it up right, too well or not. Work with me here. It'll be a little dark for a second, okay? I'm gonna flip it around. Step out on the porch and see if we can see. Of course, I wish my phone. I wish you. Wish we could. Like I'm using the camera. But I wish I could use the making them. Like zoom in and out while I'm. But the moon is right. That's the moon. You see the light right there. I'm on my porch right now outside. But we'll go back in the room in a minute. We'll flip it back around. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the door open for a little bit. I let the dogs out for a minute. Well, the two main dogs. I'm just kind of bored, man. I was like, I'm up, and I was laying there watching a video, and I was like, actually, I think yeah, I watched a video. I'd enjoyed Johnny Scab's live stream earlier. He had, I don't remember Jim's last name, but he had Jim on that is a lot of times on BTM reviews, which I haven't stopped in at BTM in a while. There's the critters there, the puppies. Yeah, sure. But hey, thanks for hitting that like button. Oh, hey, it's Milo. Okay, hey, what's up? Oh, oh yeah. Um, I thought I'd be asleep by now, but I haven't fell asleep. So, and then look at me. I just went live, and here I am yawning. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sorry about the lighting. My lighting ain't too good in here, but oh, today excuse me. Today I was hoping to go to church, but I didn't. I didn't feel that good this morning. But before I hadn't texted my friend yet. That usually picks me up, and I went to I went into my text mess to write him a message, and I had a message from him saying that he's got the flu and that he wouldn't be going. Which, if I'd wanted to go, it ain't that far. I could have walked. But I had some stomach issues this morning, like just my stomach wasn't doing right. But I was really, but I felt really tired and like kind of lethargic. So I stayed in the bed a little longer than I have been normally. Yeah, well, the thing that concerns me is my friend David is he's about 70 years old, and he was just sick a few weeks ago. Like there was a few weeks ago that he missed church because he got a cold or something like the flu, and here he has it again. But anyway, it's no biggie. I mean, it's that time of year. Oh, so didn't go to church, but and then I kind of like took my time today on getting started. So you know what I'm saying? I didn't. Uh, it was a little bit slower day, but I've been going at it pretty good for the past little bit here. Like every day, I've been trying to get at it pretty good. Really, I wish I could do. I wish I've done more, and there's a lot more I could be doing on every day. But what I have done, I'm satisfied with. You know what I mean? Like I've been steadily for the most part, I've gotten a decent pattern going again, where I'm kind of going to. Now tonight's a different story. I I don't think that. Excuse me. I feel like I might be up tonight for a little while and not like going down as early as I have been, but I have been going to sleep pretty early. And even if I stay up late, I still get up and start the day pretty early. But Today I just didn't do that. I didn't start off, you know, I waited till almost midday. Like it was already afternoon when I made my first video. And then, you know, I put some food on, started some food, and I did a live stream earlier today. Like, I don't know what time it was that I started it, but I did that, I think, around 2:20 or 2:30. Which that last live stream was pretty cool because there was somebody. I hear you about that. Sometimes I wouldn't do homework till I was at school that day. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'd be getting my homework done like in a class that was before the class I had to go to. Like certain classes, you know. So I'd have like I was bad about that. I always like I didn't hardly and studying. I didn't know what the hell that was, but I did pretty good on tests for the most part because most of the time I retained most of the information because I had. If you have a good teacher that knows how to tell you and vocalize the lesson right, and you listen to it, you pretty much will know everything you need to know. But it does help to read along some of the lessons and stuff. But as far as some, you know, like I didn't take a lot of notes. I wasn't gonna sit there and just write every single thing down. For me, if I had a good teacher and they knew how to talk, I just listened and I would retain it, and that's how I'd go. Now, like math and stuff is a little different. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, when it comes to math and stuff, it's a little different for me. Um, like the kind of teaching I'm talking about. I always did better in, always did better in like in history and geography, social sciences, any of that kind of stuff. But a lot of that kind of like teaching that kind of stuff is more vocal. Where like math you learn through repetition. You know, you just keep doing it. So by the time I got to algebra and stuff like that, or whatever, algebra 2 or whatever, I mean, I remember I could have been like, I could have started sooner, but I didn't. And then, like, I remember in my last year of high school, I was like, I had enough credits that I didn't actually have to have any more math credits. So I just didn't even try anymore after the first couple of, by the end of the first semester, I was like failing my class because I just stopped even, I'd go in there and just not pay attention anymore. And I'm not advocating you do that. Most of the education system isn't really very good at educating people in a good way, you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a the teacher, she was disappointed in me because I had started off so well in her class, and each 6 weeks my grades went down, and I was just like, look, I've got all the credits I need, and I'm going to graduate either way, so I really don't care. And I wish I had took it a little differently. You know what I mean? I could have, but it's neither here nor there. I hear you. Yeah, like but you know, basic like I think like I was in the algebra, you know. That was an algebra class that I'm talking about. Now, algebra and all that kind of stuff is pretty handy, like in certain fields, like in the real world. But as far as for me, if I just know my basic math, I'm good to go, man. Cause like most of the time I don't do math in my head, and most of the time I ain't gonna do it on paper. But I do know how. At least I do know how. You know what I mean? Like that's a plus. I'm a little rusty on division and stuff like that, but like as far as adding and subtracting, multiplying, all that kind of stuff, hell, if I just studied up, it'd probably be all right. Yeah, have a good night. I just happened to I just went live because I'm bored. And, oh, I didn't intend on, you know what I mean? I didn't think I'd be going live tonight, but I just wanted to try it out because I have done some lives before. You know what I mean? I have been here before on a live stream at nighttime, and I thought, let's test it out. Let's see who shows up. I mean, I ain't got no spectacular plans here, but it's one of them kind of days, man. I'm having a pretty good day. I hope everybody else is. What are you doing, bitty bitty? Huh? My bitty bitty bitty. It's my bitty. It's a little bitty. It's my bitty. It's a little bitty bitty bitty. I love a bitty. Oh, bitty bitty bitty. She's my bitty. I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage getting this dog to get her worked on. I'm going to try to do some research tomorrow and calling around or something. I'm going to have to. I do still have some money left, but I got to try to see if I can get this in the works where I can get her. I know I've talked about it, but I only have so much money in my account, and I got to think about, like, if I'm not able to, but I need to do some research, and tomorrow I might call that vet over there, see what we're looking at. So I see there's been a few people here. Mila left, I think. So I don't know who else. And then somebody else came in to the chat. But welcome here, y'all guys. If whoever you are, feel free to jump in and talk if you want. This is kind of cool. I think this is a new level of being able to connect with people in a world where, like, a lot of times I didn't feel like I was connecting to anybody. That's been a lot in my life, like through my life, I remember thinking that I wasn't making the connections that I really longed for. I mean, I have made some good connections in life, but it seems like a lot of my encounters with people, a lot of times, it's with people that are not very open minded or very, they don't think very much for themselves or outside the box type of stuff. And but you do meet those kind of people here and there, and that's a special part of life. But it's just I remember being depressed for a long time because it seemed like I used to get depressed because I just couldn't find enough people to talk to that wanted to talk about actual real life and stuff, like people that, like, I personally, like, if I'm gonna hang out with someone, I want to be on a good level, like I want to be able to. It's cool if we can joke around and bullshit all the time, sometimes, but I like to be able to, like, talk about like with somebody about, what do you think? Like, what are you here for? What's your purpose in life? What do you want to do with your life? And people asking me what I want to do in my life, and we working together and trying to, like just having good conversation, but talking about life in general. And like I said, if you're just now popping in here, feel free to chime in the chat. Let me go. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Oh. 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 Here, I'll bring you some. Come on, Diddy. Come on, Diddy. I got you something to give you in here. Oh. Knock, knock, getting on heaven's doors. I don't know if you're still here. There we go. Let's see. There you go, baby. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Figured, yeah, how's it going? Welcome to the channel here. I'm just doing like a nighttime stream. I haven't done one at nighttime in a while. So, and I'm just kind of bored, and I was watching some videos and stuff on YouTube, and just decided, because I was thinking I'd already been in bed, and I'm not asleep. So I was like, well, let me share some of my time with the people, let's see who might want to come, and might be somebody out there that's up and not, might be somebody that's just now getting up. It might be a different time where you're at. Um, but I just decided while I was waiting on to see if anybody shows up here. We had Mila. Mila was here a minute ago. She had to go. She went on to bed. The master speaks. But yeah, before Abraham was I am. That means that Jesus existed as an actual individual entity and identity before Abraham's human existence. It means that before Abraham, you existed as an individual, as a spiritual entity, as a spiritual identity. God, in manifesting itself individually, could not begin to express itself at a certain time in a certain place. God's manifestation of its own being has always existed. God's manifestation of its own being has existed since time began, since God itself began. Not that God ever did begin, because God is timeless and spaceless. God is infinite. God is eternal. God is But God is eternally expressed. God is eternally manifested and has been ever since God has been God. And right. That's the truth. God has been and is fully manifested from the beginning. Therefore, if you are the God entity in any form, the God entity of the God in or the God individual, before Abraham was, you have had conscious identity. I have had conscious individual identity ever since God has, and that is forever. By that same token, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. In other words, as long as God is God, God will individualize itself or individually express itself as individual being, spiritual being. Do you see how pointless it is to look at a human being and begin thinking about his age or his condition? That picture before the eyes is the illusion of human sense. Okay. Hello there. Oh, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I was reading a couple paragraphs out of the Master Speaks. Water. I'm gonna drink it all up, thank you. There you go. Oh, pucker duckers. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm I will love me, not on me, hell, I'm a hole on my head. Oh, I'm gonna spit a bit of truth about me and about you, about things we all can do to help our motherfucking dreams come true. And if we get on the same page, maybe we can start to create, maybe possibly create a brand new day, one with happiness without pain, one with love without hate. Whoa, let's get up to the plate. I'll start to create, don't hesitate. That's what they said to me. Yeah, caught me right there, didn't you? How's it going? Oh, well, it's a Sunday night, and I'm not all right. I'm just up and I'm a little high strung tonight. You know what I mean? It's Sunday night. I'm uptight. I'm wound up, full of life. Yeah, everything's all right. I was just trying to make a song. It's Sunday night and I'm alright. No, I ain't uptight. I'm just not asleep right now tonight. You know what I mean? It'll be alright. I ain't in the mood to fight. Let's keep it a little bit light. Bebopping along. I oh. Boom, 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 I wish you'd chat there. I see that you're watching. It's rather warm and feeling in here tonight. It is actually pretty warm. Oh. If you see a gray cloud in the sky, know I am nearby. Have been there from the very start, right there within the heart. Gray cloud, spitting the down, ba ba lam ba down, ba dum ba lam ba down, boom 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 bam bam. Gotta get down to get known, go downtown to get home. Gotta know, gotta bow, gotta try, do whoa. You never know what you're gonna do until you do it. I'm boom, I have my whole ladder. I'm pom ba da hum ba doo. Bam ba dum ba loom ba la. Bam ba da boom ba doo. Ba bum bum ba doom ba da ba da. Bum bum ba da doom ba bum. Blam bum ba da boom bum bum ba da. Boom bum ba doom bum bum. You gonna bite my arm? Betty keep biting on my arm. Oh. Hello there. I see. Now, as soon as I say something, probably disappear. But let's see. Welcome here. I'm Grey Cloud, you know. Grey Cloud. Wasn't always known as Grey Cloud. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna get it, with it. Getting a little bit. You don't know what to think, do you, Billy? Bitty, 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 bitty. Bitty, 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 bitty. Bitty, 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 bitty. Bitty, 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 bitty. Oh, bitty. Oh, bitty. Oh, little bitty bitty don't know what to do. Bitty 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 don't know what it is to. Boo 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 bitty bitty bitty. Bitty. You're funny. Oh, I was showing a Bitty don't know what to think about the puppies. But you growling at her, huh, little big girl? Well, I think this has been a failure, huh? Okay.